Hi, welcome to episode 6 of my Yarny Corner. My name's Alex and I live in Yorkshire in the UK, and this is a podcast all about knitting and crochet. So it's been 2 weeks since my last podcast. Thank you everyone for joining me in my little crafty corner of YouTube. First of all, a huge thank you to all the subscribers that I have. I didn't expect anybody to watch at all, so the fact that there are quite a few of you now watching, thank you very much. That means a lot to me. And when I reach 100, I'm going to do a giveaway. So if you've not pressed subscribe yet, please consider doing so. So I'll stop rabbiting on and get into the knitting content. So I've got two finished objects to show you, some works in progress and some incoming goodies. So yeah, let's get on. Shall we just start with what I'm wearing? Oh my god, the sweater is finished. Look at that. This is the Weekender by Andrea Mowry. And you've heard me bang on about this so much. I've never made a sweater before and I really wanted to try it. I really wanted to push the boundaries with the knitting. And I decided that I would start this pattern. I didn't think it was going to fit. I thought it would be full of mistakes. But it fits. It's not full of mistakes. Oh my god, I love it. So this is knit in Aran weight, and I used Stylecraft Special, and this colourway was, I think it was steel blue. The pattern for a beginner is fantastic. I've never done a 3-needle bind off. I've never done short row shaping. I've never made a sweater. So I didn't have to ask for help at all. It's been absolutely brilliant and I'm so pleased with it now it's done. When I was knitting it, it was started from the bottom up, so I started right down the bottom, and this bit here, this endless round of just knitting, because it was all in one colour. I was thinking, oh, I'm not doing this again, I'm going to do it in different colours next time. Now it's finished, I'm so pleased. It is all in one colour. So I just think it looks so nice. I'm definitely going to knit another one, so I want a green one as well. So yeah, really pleased with it, and it fits. I've worn it all week as well. I finished it on Sunday. I don't think I've taken it off yet. I've washed it, obviously. But yeah, absolutely love it. And it is as warm as I thought it was going to be. So yeah, that's that. I've also finished the sock head slouch hat. Can you see that? By Kelly McClure. I feel like I'm too high up. It's because I sit on the floor to podcast. I do try and sit in a chair and make it look a little bit more professional. I just prefer sitting on the floor. That's why I fidget a lot. So yeah, I finished the sock head slouch hat by Kelly McClure. I did this with at 100 grams of fingering weight yarn from Lay Family Yarn, and the colourway is Jack Frost. The pattern does call for 100 grams, but I only used 50 actually. I did make it a little bit shorter. I didn't want quite a big slouch on it. So you do your 4 inches of ribbon and then you do your knitting in the round. And I stopped shorter than what the pattern suggested. So I think that's quite slouchy. Didn't want it to go any more. But I did the adult medium. So I suppose if you did I think it goes up another 2 or must be another 2 sizes after the adult medium. So I think if you did the larger size, and you did, I think you do 12 inches of knitting in the round before the decreases. So if you did all that, you probably would use 100 grams. So I still have 50 grams left, which is fantastic. So yeah, sock head slouch hat. It was just this bit. This is the ribbon, starts there, right the way down. That was mind-numbing. It just seemed to go on forever. Once I got past that, it went really quickly. But it's a really lovely pattern, really easy because it's just knit, that's it. So yeah, really quick as well. So that's that. That is my 2 finished objects. I do also have some works in progress. When I bought the yarn for this sweater, I think I bought it from Wool Warehouse. I think it came in like it was a pack of 10. It was better value to get a pack of 10. So I got a pack of 10 balls and this jumper only used 5. So I had 5 balls left. So I was looking on Ravelry, looking at different things to make, and I came across the Habitat cardigan. can't remember the designer's name, but I'll put a picture on the screen and the designer's name on it. And this is crochet. Let me just get it out to show you. Oops. This is it. And basically, let me see that. You'll knit a giant rectangle, you fold it in half, and then that sort of creates a sleeve. So I've got something in my eye. Creates a sleeve, and then you'll just crochet around to make ribbon. And it's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that stitch. Isn't it lovely? So I had all this yarn left over, so I thought I may as well cast on something else with it. My rectangle is coming up a little bit shorter than what the pattern suggests. It called for a 6.5mm crochet hook, and I only had a 6. So I think it's 2 inches shorter than it should be, but look how stretchy it is. I think it's going to be fine. It's designed to be an oversized cardigan anyway, and I don't want it to feel like a dressing gown where it's absolutely ginormous. So I've left it that little bit shorter, and if it's too short I can just add more rows of ribbon around the edge, it'll be fine. But yeah, so I've got a fair bit to go this way yet. Definitely I'm going to run out of yarn though. This has already used a ball and nearly another half a ball just on this bit, and I need to get to 22 inches of this. I'm definitely going to need more yarn. This is the thing with crochet and knitting though, isn't it? Crochet does use a lot more. But it's really easy pattern. It is free on Ravelry as well, but I think I actually purchased it on Etsy because it was really reasonable. It was something like £3 or something like that. So I did purchase it. Then you get it ad free. But yeah, really easy. I've looked at the pattern once to get the stitch, and then I've just carried on. And because it's crochet, it's working up super fast as well, because obviously crochet is a lot quicker than knitting. And that's about 2 hours it's taken me to do that. So that's that. I'm really enjoying making that. And I think it'll be really nice as well when you're sat in the garden in the summer and the sun's gone down and you're still sat out there with a glass of wine or whatever, and it's a bit nippy. It'll be nice. Not as cosy as this one, obviously. This is just... It'll still be nice though. Can't wait to use that. So yeah, that's that. So I'm working on that. I've also cast on another sweater, because why not? I can make sweaters now, I'm a proper knitter. So I have cast on the Flax Light by Tin-Can Knits. Like I know what I'm talking about. I've already made a mistake as well. I'll tell you about the yarn first. I got this yarn, it's Marina Yarns. I've never heard of this before, but I was watching Kellyanne from Yarn Tales by the Sea, and she was showing it, and I just love the colours so much. I can't remember the colourway. It's either jellyfish or butterfly, but I'll put it in the show notes below. It's a 4-ply yarn, and it comes in 100 grams, and it's so soft. It really is so soft. It's superwash as well. So I've got that. Now I shall tell you my mistakes. I thought I'd cast it on, and I thought, oh, I can make sweaters now. I'll try this. And I've got it all tangled. What have I done here? Goodness. First of all, I'm not a proper knitter because I haven't swatched. I'm just crossing my fingers on this. I really should have swatched. I know that, but I haven't done. Yeah. So everybody knows the Flax Sweater by Tin-Can Knits. It has a garter panel that goes down the sides. Now, what I've done is you have these sections in it here, which is for your sleeves. And it did say in the pattern, I was reading it last night, it did say to put extra stitch markers on the garter panel. And I thought, well, that's weird. I've already got 2 stitch markers. I don't know what it means. I picked it up this morning before I took the little boy to school. And I looked at it and I thought, something's not right with this pattern. These stitch markers are to separate for the sleeves. The other stitch markers that the pattern was talking about was to keep the garter panel. So where I've been increasing for the sleeves, I've been increasing the whole garter section. So I'm going to have to pull it back and sort that out. That's what happens when you get cocky, isn't it? Oh well. But the yarn's gorgeous. The yarn's absolutely gorgeous. Really love it. So I'll try and figure out later on how to sort that out. What an idiot. Seriously, what an idiot. In my defence, I was really tired last night when I was casting it on and starting it. But yeah, so I'm really excited about that. The colourway is just gorgeous. Look at those. And there's lighter purples inside as well. It's lovely, isn't it? So we shall see how I get on. I have heard that the flax is quite a good pattern for beginners. So, unless you're like me, you just make mistakes all the time. That's that. I also was talking last time about making some shorty socks. And I mentioned that I wanted to get some new needles because I think my knitting's relaxed, so my socks were coming out a little bit bigger. So I wanted to make some shorty socks, and I'd ordered the higher flyer needles. This is kind of two stories in one. So my higher flyer needles came. Get them out of the packet. Oh, I so wanted to like these. The reviews were so mixed online. Some people love them and some people hate them. And I can't use double pointed needles because I poke myself in the eye. So I really, really wanted to like these because the idea is just fantastic. It's basically double pointed needles with a cable. So you only need two and then you knit with a third. Change position again. But they're so small. They're so small to knit with. And I can't do it. I tried for ages. Look how small they are. And I think it's because I've got big clumpy fingers. So I had to admit defeat and I can't use them. So I'm going to give these away when I do a giveaway because I don't want to waste them. I love the idea of them, and I'm sure if you're used to using 9-inch circulars or you don't have big clumpy fingers like me, they'll be absolutely fine. So I don't want to keep them and just have them sat here not used. So I will give them away when I do a giveaway. So I'll keep them safe for now. And they are nice needles. It's just me. It's nothing to do with the needles, it's me. So that's them. So I had to go back to the old faithful of Magic Loop to cast on my socks. And I did cast on a pair of shorty socks. Where are we? There we go. It's got a gorgeous little stitch mark. Can you see that? Move that out of the way. Can you see that? So for these shorty socks, I just did 12 rounds of ribbing and then I did 5 rows of knitting before the heel flap. The yarn is Sheep on Mars, which I've shown, the grey one. I've shown that lots and lots. This yarn, the purple one, I dyed that. We've just had Mother's Day in the UK. And for Mother's Day this year, my eldest boy bought me a yarn dyeing kit. I was like, oh my God, what a cool gift. It was such a good idea. So bless him. He turns up on well, he lives here anyway, obviously, he's only 20. But he came down on Mother's Day morning with this big box. I thought, God, what's this? Anyway, it's this yarn dyeing kit. So bless him. It came with everything you needed. Just have a little play. So I got a mask, some dye, some wool wash, some citric acid. What else did it come with? The yarn, obviously. It came with, let me show you. I'm really wittery today. Don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, so you got in the kit 5 20-gram skeins of yarn. These are there. That is what I made. I was really impressed with it. It was so much fun just to sit there and play with the colour. It did come with some instructions in the kit, and I'll link the kit down below as well if anybody else wants to try it. It came with some instructions in the kit, but I am a patron of the Bakery Bears, and Kay Jones does a lot of yarn dyeing tutorials on her Patreon account. So I watched a lot of them. So I basically just put some purple in the dye pot and then just played with the speckles, and that's what I came up with. I had to laugh on, where is it, this bit here. I had it in the pot, that black, can you see it? I thought that was red. And I sprinkled it and I went, oh no, it's black. but it turned out all right actually. So really, really impressed with that. I've got quite a bit of the dye pots left as well, so I did buy some more little skeins just to have another play, because it was a lot of fun. And I don't know what I'm doing, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed myself. That's what it's all about, isn't it? So I've got that, and I think that is it for works in progress. I'm still working on the lightweight hipster shawl, but I've not done a great deal on that, so it's pointless showing you that. So I shall move on to incoming goodies. Sorry about that. Postman knocked at the door. So what was I talking about? Oh, incoming. So I'd ordered the Ducky Darlings mini sock club. Oops, dog hair on it there. There you go. Aren't they gorgeous? They arrived the other day. These are really good value. You get 3 10-gram minis and it's like £8.50. So I've got those. And the Mr. and Mrs. Rabbit Yarns Mystery Sock Club came as well yesterday. Oh my God, look at that. Now this sock club is inspired by, you get information about it. So it's inspired by the artist Kirsty Mitchell. And this is the work called Let Your Heart Be the Map. And if you look at the picture, can you see it? It's all the same yellows and golds, and I do just love yellow. It's absolutely gorgeous. So that's that. Smells amazing as well, because she always puts a lavender bag in it. So when it came, oh my God, it smelled so good. So when this came, I was like, oh my God, look how well this matches. Oops, dropping it all. Doesn't it match well? Now, I've been wanting to make the beginning shawl, which I talked about last time, and that pattern is designed to use Advent minis. So I've been collecting minis for that. Now, I also have my Mother's Day present, which I've saved and kept all in its little packet. I think I now have my beginning shawl. I'll hold it like that. Aren't they gorgeous? It's going to look nice, isn't it? So that is going to be my next cast on. Absolutely love those. I mean, just look at those colours. Oh, I could look at yarn all day long. So yeah, they're all going into the beginning shawl. That's what I'm using them for. So soft. You see, Mr. and Mrs. Rabbit Yarns, they only use high twist. Can you see? Move my face out of the way. There you go, you can see there now. It's gorgeous. I'll take it out of the, excuse the rustling. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So yeah, that's what that is going to be. That's going into the beginning shawl. And I also, I haven't got it yet, but I want to talk about it because the closing date is today. Greenlambkin Yarn, who I follow on Instagram, and she has a fantastic podcast, so go and check her out as well. She is doing an advent. Now I love advent calendars, yarn advent calendars, but I can't afford to buy a yarn advent calendar. So Greenlambkin had put a post on Facebook. No, not on Facebook, on Instagram the other day. And she's actually doing a yarn advent calendar, but she's spreading it out over 8 months. So you basically buy, each month it's £10 and you'll get 3 skeins. So over the course of 8 months, you've got your full advent, which I think is an absolutely fantastic idea. The first club closes, put my teeth back in. The first month closes today, so this is, the deadline is today to order the first month. So if you want to check that out, go look on her Instagram page, and I'll try and link it below as well, and her shop is on Etsy. So she's doing, see if I can get this right, 10 grams and 20 grams. I've ordered the 10 gram one, which is £10, which is an absolute steal. and the 20 gram one is £15, I believe. I could be wrong on that. I think it's £15. So basically you pay your advent calendar over the next 8 months. The hardest thing is going to be not opening it. I am such a child. I know I'm a child and I know I'll open it. So I'm going to have to be really strict with myself or just give it to my partner. When they come, they'll all be numbered with the advent days on them. So it's going to be really exciting. I'm really pleased to have got in there and done it. So at the end of the year, I will have a yarn advent calendar. So yeah, at the end of the year, I'll have a yarn advent calendar. So I'm really, really excited about that. So like I say, it closes, month 1 closes today. So if you do want to purchase one, you're going to have to be quick. So yeah, and I think that is everything. How long have I been talking? 21 minutes, goodness me. Seems to have gone really quick. I feel like I've spoke really fast today. I don't know why. I did try and podcast yesterday, actually. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what was wrong with me yesterday. I sat down and right, I'm going to get the podcast done. And I don't know if anybody else ever gets this. You just have days where I couldn't speak. I kept getting interrupted. I kept stuttering, which I do stutter anyway when I get nervous. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll stop rabbiting on. I hope you're all okay and I hope you're all staying safe. The end of the pandemic is coming. The vaccine in the UK is getting rolled out really, really quickly now. So the end's definitely in sight. And I know I've been saying that every week and everybody's saying the same thing. We just need to keep each other lifted up and keep smiling. We're nearly there. So stay safe. Thank you for joining me and I shall see you in 2 weeks.